right, welcome everyone. We are live. So we are Rockaway Creates, and today we're learning more about Poseidon's Parade. So if you've never come to Poseidon's Parade before, you have to come check it out. We'll tell you all about it. And we're here with the head shark.
I like that. I'm evolving now.
And we also have We also have 3/4 of our board here, myself and Jess and Shane from Rockaway Creates. So we're super excited to be really dive in deeper to Poseidon's Parade this year. We're getting everybody together. We're going to have our own theme with feathers and sequins, and we're going to make some choreography with our amazing, talented Jess Choritos.
Oh, awesome. There's an award for best performance.
Oh,
yeah. There is a fantastic group that we met in Coney Island Mermaid Parade, the Tail Shakers.
Oh, yeah.
Love you guys. But now they have some competition. Oh, what's going to happen?
They're so good. They're so good. Are they definitely coming?
I hope so. I always stalk them on Instagram, and I'm like, "See you there."
All right. Well, we'll have to really, turn up the heat on our practice schedule.
Yeah, those girls and boys and girls are here.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Either way, it'll be historic because they never usually have people against.
Right. Yeah.
Category.
Right. So I hope
we're all about that.
Yeah, it's all good fun, Yeah.
We've
never had a tie, which is amazing. There's always a way to figure out how somebody who really deserves it, and they really worked hard to get them an award,
Right.
And there's like 12 awards, so
perfect.
Yeah, everybody wins.
Sorry, we all got excited at once. Where did this idea come from?
Well, I grew up in Breezy Point, and we have a parade on Labor Day right at the end of the summer, and it celebrates just the season being over. They call it Mardi Gras. It's a take on New Orleans. But my dad was a carpenter growing up, and my mom was just a fantastical, wacky woman. And thank you very much. We'd come up with crazy ideas, and my dad would build us awesome floats and costumes and everything. And then I went to art school, and I met Jeff, and I became friends with a bunch of people in Rockaway Artist Alliance when I was in college. And then we started going to the Coney Island Mermaid Parade, and we sort of formed this weird group of artists that built, like Jeff taught me everything. We'd go and load up our thing and staple gun crazy stuff to an old pickup truck or whatever we had from Jerry Ray. And the rest is kind of history. We did Coney Island since I'm 21. And then one day when we did it there, we came home to the boardwalk after Sandy, 2015, and we were punk rock mermaids, which was a wacky, crazy year. And someone from the Civic Association was like, "You guys should do this here." And it was like, whoa. So we figured we'd be really pagan about it, and we'd do the end of the summer and keep the beginning of the summer for Coney Island. We're kind of like cousins over there, And then that's it. This is 10 years later,
Yeah.
Like Jeff, we've been through Jeff built the Wilhelmina, and we just have this little club, Rockaway Mermaid Parade, that's just those little weirdos.
So good.
So I know Wilhelmina has her own book and stuff. Was Wilhelmina really born out of the inaugural Rockaway Poseidon's Parade?
Well, the original was a sculpture from the Central Park Zoo.
Oh, yes. Oh, I did.
Yeah. Somehow it ended up in Rockaway, and then Jeff Rawling, my mentor, he mosaicked with a bunch of kids from the neighborhood. I was young at that point. I was probably 10, and they had a contest to name her. And then during Sandy, she was smashed. I think we still have her tail in Jerry Ray's lot. We kept it. Yeah. So, and then we raised money after Sandy to create Whalemina, and we did it on some old boat that somebody donated. And Jeff worked hard, and now we have this crazy whale float.
Wow, so Whalemina goes way back.
Yeah, definitely. She's yeah, I wonder how many years she is. At least maybe 10. Oh no, she wasn't there for the first parade. So maybe 9 years old. The first parade we were promoting, raising money, trying to build. We had like a balloon version of it at one point for like the first 2 parades. Yeah, and like Jeff graffitied on it, and it was pretty awesome. But that was like to make us work more.
So for people who haven't come to Poseidon's Parade before, like, what's the details? What can they expect?
Well, we always start on 105 by Caracas. They're always very gracious. They usually have live music. They make like a arepas for breakfast, like a different kind of egg kind of one. And they supply drinks and beautiful things. And there's a bathroom over there. And then once everybody's all set up and in their area, we just walk to 97. It's a short little parade. And then we kind of party over there at the, now it is called Sand Shark, right? Mm-hmm. 97 concession. The Rockaway Bazaar guys, they're the best. And we announce all the winners, and then we party some more after party with Junction. It's a long party. But it's nice sport. So, like, you know, kids can do it. Like, your whole family can go. It's just people hanging out in costumes. But it's definitely, you know, I'd like to promote it to be an art parade, you know, that people make their own stuff. You know, sometimes I get caught up in, like, buying Amazon garbage and, like, trying to move it. But it's like, am I really making this, you know? This year I'm doing strictly recycled stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, just to kind of purge plastic.
So this year it's on Saturday, September 21st.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. Saturday.
At 1 o'clock.
Yes.
What time should people get there?
It's so fun. And like usually our friend, another mermaid brigader, Rochelle Grubb, she's always there painting faces. It's like a cool thing. Like some people hang out there and just take pictures. The media sometimes goes over there, or people from Coney Island that have their mermaid studio and all those photographers. So I would go there pretty early. I usually get there at like 12:59, but I bet there's people there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And how do people register if they want to make sure they get a ticket beforehand?
PoseidonsParade.com is where you can go, and we have an Eventbrite there, so you can buy a ticket. I believe it's $5 for an individual, and it's just to support all the things that we need, like face painters. We have some activities for the kids and t-shirts and paying the artists and performers. We have a beautiful MC, Bettina, love her.
Woohoo!
And she hosts the whole beginning along with her actual cousin, which I don't think anybody knows, Jimmy Dowd. And they have their banter back and forth from St. James and Borders. He also makes our t-shirts. So it's a very community kind of group, you know, that helps and does it every year.
Amazing.
And do you have different? Oh, go ahead, Shane.
What's that?
Do you have the judges? I got the benefit of being a judge in the parade, and it felt so prestigious. I loved it. It was
Thank
fun.
you so much. I love that you loved it. It's we have a couple of people in mind. It's not totally set in stone, but I have like a old lifeguard that's retired now, so I try to keep it. I usually have some wacky like formula on how I choose people, but my formula has been changing in my old age.
Nice.
Mel Jam, if you know Mel Jam, is confirmed as a
Nice.
judge. She was asked a couple years ago and she couldn't do it. So she was like, please, we got to do it. I'm like, all right. I'm like trying to think, Mems or Nems from Instagram. He's from Coney Island. He's like a comedian. We're trying to get in touch with him. Yeah.
So
We
fun.
thought that might be funny. We'll see. Maybe Bob Johnson. I haven't asked him yet. I was thinking about him. He's the guy who owns Cabana in Long Beach. I don't know. We'll see.
I love your outreach. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be, different types of people, or else it's I like when they argue, or, I don't like when everybody's just like, yeah, they're cute. I like it to be kind of a democracy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to fight for
It's
it.
a nice role.
Yeah, and everybody likes different things. I might like some cute octopus girl, and then somebody else likes Godzilla mermaids. I don't know. You never know.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What are some of the categories for prizes this year?
We have best bike, best pet, best individual, best children's group, best adult group, best performance.
Best block always gets in there.
Oh, best block. Love that one. That's cutthroat too, definitely.
The best what?
Best
Best
block.
block.
We have best pub or
Oh.
restaurant. Sometimes we get a couple of restaurants that participate, which is funny and awesome.
That's awesome.
I think that's about it. I'm trying
Cool.
to think. Yeah.
Last year, I really tried to rally my block together, and it had there was momentum, and then it just, I don't know.
Fizzled. Yeah. It's hard. 101 is like the reigning champs of
I know. I wonder what
best
their
block.
secret is.
They're great. I know. I kind of know what their secret is too, but I'm not a judge, so I try not to push the and I try not to say, oh, those people win every year, because that's not cool either. They should. If you win, you win. It's just a silly trophy made out of garbage anyway.
We love it. Oh, we love it. We take it very serious here.
Good. I'm happy. I take it very seriously.
Yeah, in the most pleasurable way. Like, people really commit, in ways. I mean, maybe they do in Coney Island too. I did it for a long time, but here it's like you'll see that guy somewhere else, and you're like, you're a committer, because it's such a small village that we live in. That I think you make friends with people that you wouldn't normally make friends with.
Right. And it's nice to do group art, because I don't really believe that necessarily, I think everybody's an artist, like Picasso says, you're born an artist, and then as you grow older, your ego gets involved and you I'm not good enough, this isn't perfect. And that's kind of corny, so when you're in a group, you can I went to art school, so I always had that beautiful advantage of having that experience. But when I kind of did this, there would be friends that I had that were accountants, and they didn't believe that they could ever make anything. Everything they made was super mathematical, but they created it in their own way and found their little niche of how they want to do it, or how hard you're going to be on yourself about it. Sometimes it's awesome just to glue crap to a hat and just get out there. It's not that, it shouldn't be that snobby. I like sort of poking fun at art and make it more accessible for people.
Yeah.
That's great. It's so doable. Yes. Yeah. So do you work with art in your life?
Yes. I teach children with autism art, which is pretty fulfilling, and they don't really have egos, so it's always that really raw, beautiful, we're gonna make art and it's gonna look like this, and that's how I make it, and I love it, this is organically how it's gonna come out, and that's always inspiring. It keeps me inspired.
Yeah, it's beautiful. What So the question that we always ask is where do you hang out in Rockaway? What's your favorite?
You can find me anywhere. I'm like Jerry Ray. I might be at the bar. I'm not too far, right? I might be at Jerry Ray. Might be on the beach. I don't know. I'm a townie, like, through and through.
So good. Oh, so good. Yeah.
I see you have.
What's up? Sorry.
Go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I said I see you have surfboards. Are you a surfer?
My husband is. I did it as a kid, but then I got a black eye once and I gave it up. But my husband and my son now, actually. My son has been surfing a lot. My husband's a lifeguard for 24 years, I think it is now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just a lovely couple. Yeah, you guys are a great Rockaway couple. Like, you bring a lot of service and joy.
We sort of fell in love at the Coney Island Mermaid Parade because we always knew each other. We grew up around the block from each other. But he's a musician, so he was in charge of doing the sound and the music for all the floats that we did in Coney Island. And I was in charge of the theme and like getting people together and making costume arrangements or whatever. And through all those years, we just worked really well together, and it was nice to be creative with somebody else. And then we kind of fell in love. So it's all related, you know.
I love that so much.
Have a project together. Anyway,
right.
Beautiful.
Everything is a project together, you know. It's always creative here in my home. Yeah. Yeah. Whether it be like, I don't know any music. I dance for a little bit, but I don't know how to play an instrument. But I feel like one of my kids is musical and the other one likes art, so we'll figure it out.
Sometimes when people ask me about the Poseidon Parade, I'm like, all right, it's kind of like the Coney Island Mermaid Parade, but it's a little smaller and it's a little weirder. And
right.
Little by little, you know, more and more people are coming. Like,
right. Oh, it's so great. I like the idea of naming it Poseidon too, because it sort of like reminded me of my dad and like having a family together, building the costumes and having a carpenter, like all the different roles that you kind of need. So I wanted like the male figure to kind of give it like this other vibe of like a family, like families are accepted, but you know, everybody's accepted, but I wanted it to be less.
Yeah. Like pretty tales.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know, but then we sneak in 10 years later. You know, we knew what was going to happen.
Well, I really, it's always fun. Like, it always feels like it's a party right now.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm a party animal.
Have joy in your soul. You know what I mean? It just, Anyway, it's really fun. We're really excited to partake. We're doing a lot of cool things. We are getting together to make costumes for the first time. We made it an event. And so we're going to make costumes. We're going to learn. Jess is our dance leader.
Awesome.
And that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that group learning is so important, you know, like just socially and like artistically. It really makes it more fun, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see the dance moves. Definitely.
For anybody who's watching right now or listening who wants to come out on August 22nd, it's a Thursday. We're going to have our costume making party from 4 to 6 p.m. at the space down on Beach 44, the new community space. And it's totally free. We're going to bring all the supplies. And you don't have to march in Poseidon Parade with us. You can do your own thing. You can still come to our costume party. And, you know, you can bring something that you're working on. We'll have glue guns. Or if you just have nothing you want to show up with, you know, and go from there and get some ideas. Everybody's welcome. It's free and it should be a lot of fun. Our theme's going to be feathers and sequins. Yours doesn't have to be. You want to be some kind of like whatever, you know, sea creature, like go ahead.
We're going Godzilla Pirates this year.
Right.
That's my theme. My son. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Well, we could just say our name. I think it's a really good one. The Sea Quins.
Yo.
And a flock of feathers.
I like that. Yeah.
It's so good.
And it sounds beautiful. Feathers are always a good move, you know?
Yeah. you know,
Can't
under
picture
the
it.
sea.
You know, get the
Yeah, it
birds.
looks like you're swimming almost. You know, the way it moves.
Above
Yeah.
and below.
Right.
Okay, if you come to the costume thing, it would be amazing to bring a
I would
blanket.
love to come. Yeah.
And you can definitely come and take whatever you want. And we're not trying to bribe you. That's not what's happening here.
Yeah. Can't keep me away, right?
But we have lots of stuff. But also, like, come to the thing with a t-shirt or a bodysuit or a bathing
Like
suit.
this?
Oh my God, you're famous.
Aw.
You're amazing.
That's my quick sexy mermaid costume.
You are killing it. You're you when I grow up. You're awesome.
Thanks.
I want to give MFTA a shout out. We are an official nonprofit here at Rockaway Creates, and we are a member of MFTA, which stands for Materials for the Arts, and we get so many amazing supplies from them. A lot of art supplies.
Love
So
that place.
we get it, and we're happy to share it with whoever wants to come and participate. And also our choreography night for to learn the choreography for our group is going to be on Thursday, September 12th, from 7 to 8:30 at Beach 67th Street. We're going to meet right on the boardwalk and practice some moves. You can always come out and practice with us and see how it goes. If you haven't done choreography in a long time, here's your chance.
And
Great.
if you don't want to dance, you can be the flock of feathers. This was the original plan, that like the sequins dance and the flock of
Oh, I like that.
we're all inclusive. Not everybody
Yes.
likes to dance, but we need it like maybe a tail that's just walking or something.
I like that. Yeah. Or flocking, right? They're flying,
Or
flapping.
Flying,
Yeah,
all of it.
I like it. It sounds great. I love that you guys are doing all this. I love your group. You guys spread what I'm trying to spread, and it's a beautiful thing. Rockaway needs it, you know. Every place needs it.
Everyone's invited, and you don't have to buy a ticket. You could come and hang out, but make a donation because it's the right thing to do. But you can
Right.
just come, like, enjoy all the things.
Yeah, I'll definitely come and spy on you guys.
Oh, I
Make
mean,
some
at the
videos.
come to the
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds awesome.
And the after party's super amazing. I love Junction. It's always
too.
like so much dancing into the night. So
Yes, yeah, it's
can't
great.
wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome parade, awesome year, 10 years. You know, I can't believe it's been that long. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you think you'll go for another 10?
I hope so. I know. I will. I'll give it to my kids someday, you know.
Aw.
Oh, Dolly can take it on.
Dolly will take it on. She'll be a whack job.
No, it's your legacy. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
There might be more, but this is a really beautiful one, and it's very giving and loving. And
Yeah. And then I could be like, do it like this.
yeah, no,
We boss everybody around still from my wheelchair.
yeah. All right. Is there anything else you want to share? I feel pretty
No,
good about
thank you so much. Yeah, this was
Great.
so nice. Thank you for the opportunity. It's
Yeah.
always nice hanging out with you guys.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you at your costume making.
Cool.
Maybe the dance thing too. It's an
Sweet.
exercise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Awesome.
right, thanks.
Surprise parade,
Have a good weekend.
21st. Yeah, have a great weekend. I'll see you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.